Good morning, Donna here from Homesteading New Zealand with the Blind Knitter. Oh, it's a stunning day here, just beautiful for an autumn. We're sort of 3/4 or 2/3 of the way through autumn and it's just beautiful. I'm off next week for 3.5 weeks to the UK, first big trip ever, as I've said before, but I'm really excited for that. But of course, got to get prepared. So when you have a veggie garden and things, although Mr. Farmer would be great and take care of it, I thought I would make sure that it was ready to be taken care of, because it's getting to the stage now where I've planted some winter stuff and we are just finishing the summer stuff. So I thought I'd give you a wander around my garden today and see how it is. But first of all, I'll turn you around. You can say hello to the chookadoo. So morning to the chookadoos. Now they have all of the veggie scraps. I don't even know where they are. I've just cleaned out, as you can see, shovel here. I've just cleaned out the chook pen. That's probably why I'm puffing a wee bit. My compost bins. These are half full, that's half full and it's ready to use. That is pretty empty and it had this humongous tomato plant growing. So I've pulled it all out, got rid of all the roots and just sat it there to decompose. We'll probably have 1,000 tomato seedlings later, but hey ho. My worm garden, I haven't got worms at the moment, so that's just lying dormant. And here I have lemon balm and parsley and basil, and I've cleaned that out, as you can see. This eventually is going to be potatoes or yams. Mr. Farmer's going to put a frame around it, but for now it just collects water. So garden number 1 here, we have broccoli that's still broccoliing, still getting some heads. Not sure if you can see, but there's a nice little one there. If you have a broccoli and it gets big, you cut the main one off. Don't pull the plant out because it still sets off shoots to eat. And if a lot of this gets fed to the chooks, of course. If they go to flower, I just like that one, or is that a weed? I just pick them off and throw them to the chooks. Got some cabbages and lettuces, cabbages and broccoli planted there, and some beans running up the thingity bobby. Just some more broccoli plants to feed the chooks. This is normally my carrot patch. I think I need to rotate, so next spring I think I'm going to put my strawberries in here, put my carrots somewhere else. Didn't have a good year carrot wise. There's potatoes in here, as you can see, the self-sown, self-seeding, but I've got this is a lost the name, Brussels sprout, a couple of Brussels sprouts there. I don't normally put them in here. I normally put them over there and they will get quite big, but might be easy to pick them. So that's pretty much is just some new cabbages and broccoli and some old ones and Brussels sprouts. And then further around here we have capsicums, and they're still fruiting. I've just sprayed them, so I don't want to touch them with an organic spray, but I still don't want to touch them. I think there's a fruit somewhere in there that is still fruiting, so we're going to leave that there. My celery, we've been eating it. I've been putting it in things, but it's not been very good. It's really tiny, needs feeding, and celery needs a lot of water. Now my tomato plants, which have been, these, you would, before this morning, this was just covered in tomato plants, just absolutely laden. And so I've got rid of all of the ones that are pretty had it. I've kept a few little ones that have still got some lovely tomatoes coming on them down there. And still some down this runner. So I've just kept that bit, and that one over there I've kept because it's the same thing, and that one I've kept because it's the same thing. I've got a silver beet there. Don't have any luck with silver beet here. It just gets devoured by something, no matter what I put on it, spray, whatever. I've got an organic spray sitting there just to keep spraying it. I've tried nets over it. I've tried everything. I don't know what eats it, but it's a pain because I like silver beet. This is my pumpkin plant. I'm going to try this. A friend of mine came around for drinky poos last night and she said, oh, try growing it up here. So in theory it should grow reasonably big pumpkins either on the top or there. I'm not sure how it's going to work. No loss if it doesn't, but I'm going to give it a bash. That's just another tomato plant, cherry tomatoes that has still got some lovely fruit on it, so I'm just leaving that. I've got a Friday, Saturday before I go, so I might be able to clear those off then. If not, Mr. Farmer will have to. My chives, which have had it, and the frosts, some more basil, because I made a whole lot of bolognese sauce, tomato pasta sauce, and put it in the freezer. I'm sorry you didn't see that. Some of my pickings from today, we'll just eat those. Some more cabbages and broccoli, because we eat a lot of cabbages and broccoli, and if not, so do the chooks, and of course the tomato plant, and then we're back there. So over here we've got mint. I've just given that a bit of a haircut, and I've got rhubarb up there. I've given that a haircut, needs feeding, but hey ho. I've got nothing in these. Normally I have beans. Didn't have a good successful year with beans, and normally I have my Brussels sprouts up here, but I've gone for a change. Nothing in this side either, but you know, hey ho. Now this is my guava. Picked a few off it really. My lemon. Oh, there's some lemons on it, and my lime. I'm going to get some nice big containers to put these in. They're really starting to get rhubarb now. It's one of my next missions. Strawberries, which haven't done at all well. I think we've got one strawberry all season, so they're going to be shifted. Raspberries, didn't get any raspberries. Love raspberries. Blackberries, got a lot of blackberries all frozen in the freezer, so I'm going to cut this back and try and get rid of some of them, and maybe put some more raspberries in. So we have much more raspberries and much less blackberries next. Yeah. So on there's over in the back there, if you can see, that is another garden that is just waiting to be sown or to be planted in. I don't know whether I'm going to put my rhubarb in there, or I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll turn you back if I can see. I haven't done it. Is that back? Is that me? I haven't had a shower. I've just got out of bed, put some work clothes on, my hat so that I can see, although I'm struggling to see now. And yeah, I'm going to go and have a shower now, and I'm going to sew to my heart's content. And then this afternoon I'm going to have a chilled afternoon reading a book, because we've got cluster flies and they drive me friggin' batty. And so I just want to put some earphones in and put a book on, because I can't sew in the room with flies just absolutely everywhere and flicking everywhere and dropping on you. I've got lots of tomatoes to rake up and feed to the chooks. But anyway, there we go. That's my garden. Oh, sorry, that wasn't very nice, was it? Probably up my nose. That's my garden. Yeah, it's doing well. It's got its winter stuff ready. Again, I'm a throw it in, and if it thrives, it's usually through lack of attention. It is what it is in the garden. Mr. Farmer's probably a little bit more anal than me, and he comes in and has a little play every now and then, but this is my world here. And I love it. And the chooks are really enjoying all of the tomatoes and some weeds and some roots with dirt and worms all in them that I've thrown over for them to eat. So they're having a great day on this stunning day. I'll give you a bit of a panoramic of the day. I'll turn you around again, and then I'll say goodbye. Hang on, around. Just look at that beautiful, beautiful day. Stunning. It's actually quite hot. Stunning. Oh, you can't see it over there. Sorry, I'll take you around here. It's really quite hot. Look at that. Hey, this is all fencing ready to go. We've got fencing going along here, totara fencing. So, and there's an old hoe that is going to be used as an ornament in this area. Lordy knows what's happening with it. I think maybe a set of yards down in one of the paddocks. Yeah, there we go. So bye for now. See you later.